Welcome back to Culbreth Mini Projects. I broke the drive belt for the hydraulics on my Simplicity Citation. That's what this is here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what this is. It's got a 61-inch deck. It's a welded deck. It's a nice mower. It's been good to us. I think it's a 28-horse Briggs & Stratton on it. It runs well. We've lifted it up with the Vermeer. I used the jib boom so I could raise it up. I'm going to now take this thing. This is kind of a keeper just for the hydraulic arms. So if I lose any hydraulics, this thing won't fall on my head. So this is a safety precaution. So I'll just pin this dude in so I can get it on. There we go. And then I'll put a pin in this one, in this direction. All right. The other thing we did was I added an extra strap here. So if this strap breaks, I've got this strap to keep it from crushing me. But it's kind of nice because you won't see another video like this where you're this close to your work. And Vermeer has a built-in seat here where we can actually work on things. So I kind of like it, but you can see this belt is all tore up and ripped in half. So we're going to try to get that replaced. I looked on Amazon, there were not very good reviews. So I bought an OEM, or at least the highest quality belt I could find. This one's actually Briggs & Stratton. They claim that it's OEM, original equipment, so I picked that up. The other thing I picked up was these little spring grabbers, because pulling that spring can be kind of hard, so I bought a couple of those. So I'm going to get into this. I don't know what I'm doing, but you're going to be able to watch the project and hopefully it can help you. One thing to look at how I knew what belt to buy is I just raised the seat up, and underneath the seat you can see right here there's a pump drive belt and then there's a deck drive belt, and it gives you numbers right there. It's real convenient. So this is the pump drive belt that we're working on. But what we got to do is, since this is the upper belt, we got to take all this down. So I can actually, I don't know, do you think I should just take this belt off now, Dad? Because it's literally just
We still have to take the clutch off, though.
So what I did was I took a 1/2-inch ratchet and I put it inside this tensioner pulley and I pulled on it. That allows this bottom belt to come off, okay? I'm going to leave my ratchet in there for now. It's already hooked up. And now we want to take this pulley and this little bolt off. What do you call that?
Clutch.
Yeah, for the clutch. All right.
It's for the Nordic.
Okay, I'm taking a 1/2-inch, and Dad's got a 1/2-inch on the back side. So he's going to stabilize this as I loosen this. Oop. Got her? All right, it's loose. You think we need to take that nut all the way off? Okay.
Just going to drop straight down.
I got the nut off. We're going to reuse that. Let's not lose them. Okay, next one is this main pulley. This is a 5/8. Fits on there pretty good. What's that?
You need the ratchet or the gun.
Oh, because it's going to spin on me?
Yeah, I might have to hold that.
Yeah, you think you can put your pliers in there and grab those two flat sides?
I might zing it right off with the gun.
Okay, well, we'll find out. I got a little 1/2-inch gun here. Try it. Oh, went right off. Look at that. Okay.
We can unplug that.
Yeah, we do. You got side cutters there, Dad? We'll just cut those two. Can you see them okay? Easy now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's that. And here we go. She's coming off. This is so much easier when you can see what you're doing. Isn't it, Addison?
Yes.
It's almost like I already forgot how this thing goes on.
But on the outside.
Yeah, so that's not supposed to be split in half.
Yeah, it's not. That's not a thing, Addison. So I'll push these two.
Should we go around this one first? I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's hook that belt up before we go any further.
Hook this one up, that spring? Okay. Hey,
Look at fingers.
which side did you do that to? Does it matter?
I don't think it's gonna matter. That spring's been around.
Those little things. Yeah.
Here's my handy dandy tool. Alright, so this thing should just hook this right here. Can you press down on that a little bit? Yep. Look at that. Oh, that was easy. Too easy. Nice. Now we can drive it around, but we can't mow. So now time to put the next belt on. Wow, that was like super easy. All right. Happy about that. Hang on a second. I got a bush in here. Yeah, so this is going to go this way.
Slip it in there. Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm not on here.
Is there a keyway on it?
Could be. Yeah, there is. There's a keyway. See this? Nope, we got it. See this keyway right here? That's kind of like a slot. So we've got to line it up with that keyway inside there. See that? So this better go on first. Again. And then I'm going to try. There it goes. Oh, push that. It's not. Okay, get that started. Always start these with your hands so they don't cross thread. Feel pretty good. All right, that thing zip down slightly. And we're not getting ahead of ourselves, right? We can do all this before we put the belt on. Back to our 1/2 inch. So it turns out we need to hold both of these nuts with a wrench, and then I can grab this one. So 2 1/2-inch wrenches and a 1/2-inch ratchet.
It should do it.
Alrighty. Now we'll get a zip tie on this before we forget, and while there's still stuff out of the way.
Turkey boot.
Now we're just gonna use those same holes wherever they zip tied before. What did they only do? Oh, they had 2 holes. Okay, here's the first one. Get that put on. I see. And then the next one goes in that hole and then out the one just below it. Looks like. Off. Okay, that one's off. This one's kind of tightened up pretty good. I don't think we need them too tight. Good to go. Everything's back in place.
Quick start.
Huh?
Can you spin it?
I'll try that. Oh, that enough spinning for you? I don't know that I'm going to spin this. No way. The next one is this one. Okay, so we've got this drive belt in. This is the one that basically powers the wheels, the hydraulics for the wheels, and then this one, this is the clutch, and this is what's going to power the blades. So, Dad, if you spin that just a little bit, you can see how he's moving the blades. That's what this one's for. Okay, so it looks like we got a spring. Is it a tension spring? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Okay, we went inside, made sure the belt was on, all the pulleys like it needs to be. The spring tensioner's on, so now I just need to reach in here and pull on this ratchet. And I gotta change the direction of it real fast here. Okay. Try that.
Okay. There we go.
That pretty good? All right, I think we got it all put back together. And I'll tell you, with this thing being up in the air like this, what did this take us? This is probably a 15-minute job. Yeah. It's not as bad as I thought, even though when I first got under here, I thought I got to take the whole mower apart. So less than ideal, but nice if you can get it up in the air. Here's this belt. This is what it looks like broken. So it's kind of a double belt. You can see there, so it fits in 2 grooves on the pulley, and it just kind of frayed out and split. It never actually broke, but I'm guessing that they started crossing each other and doing things, weird things, whatever that is. So I think we're all set. We're going to set this thing down, see if everything works okay. I'm going to take my safety strap off because I'm not underneath this machine anymore. Come out here. And then I've got this bar right here that stops my hydraulics from sinking, which actually, look, I can't even move this bar, which tells me that it's already in use. It's being pressed down a little bit. So let's turn this on. Let's see if it moves. I'll check the blade belt, but I'm not going to check it in here throwing rocks at things. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit those notifications for more videos. See you next time.